Alright, I may not have the most memory left on this phone, but I want to talk about how I defeated Apep last night. It was the night before last. Alright, so the ancestors gave me a car with me and Raven were there. The challenge that the ancestors put me through before they gave me the call was they had like and again, this is to explain again, this is in, if you were gonna use your imagination, the astral plane, but making sense of your imagination to where you realize that every thought, energy, vibration affects everything else. And thus, if some things begin within you, then you have an idea inside. Like, for instance, you believe you can do something, then you're more apt to feel that way and then be able to do it. And things of that nature. So if you can imagine it, you can do it. If you can dream it, you can do it. That type of thing. That's the idea behind this. So, but it's like, if you put all the intricacy of what's happening in the world, and then, we're solving it through these, symbols, which introverted intuition and stuff, introverted intuitives do a lot. So if you have trouble understanding like INFJs, INTJs, this is where their insights come from. But they may do it in a different way, but it's kind of the same thing, and it's why they have a hard time talking about it. So, alright, so anyway. So, alright. Anyway, so the ancestors put me through the challenge, and not every ancestor is good, but this led to me defeating Apep frequency wise, so there you go. But yeah, they gave me, or they had like this extended like hammer cage, wooden, like there's like a wooden room box that's at the end of like this long wooden pole, and they're like taking it and like trying to smash it down on me, like a hammer. And then I had to, move out of the way of it. I got caught a couple times. Like it opened up and, grabbed my astral body a couple times, and then I had to break free from it. And then I basically showed that I could get around it. And or it's not so much did I actually defeat it, or they just recognize. Yeah, it was just kind of like a overtime, like the next challenge they sent like this thing that was flying, but like it moved in these weird like sudden frames ahead. Like if you were going to like edit something as like it's here, then it's there, then it's there, then it's there, then it's there, type of thing. And they sent that. Then they sent me the smooth transition in the form of the Ka, which the Ka ended up like looking like Dalsim from Street Fighter, and like that was the Ka, and it was kind of fused with my astral body. It was like a in between character of the two, which the astral body was again a separate from. I don't want to get these getting mixed up. It's like there are well-intended and ill-intended like dark figures. There's like for instance like what the Peace Stealer explained of there are double agents and things like that, or and then there's straight like, or just an understanding of Scorpio, how a Scorpio rising can look dark but really be the Libra that's trying to bring balance, or that be the case anyway, but they have a messed up idea of balance, you know, like Thanos or something like that. But, you know, but then they're the people that are, you know, like Thanos, where they're actually bad. And I think, or if you can even say one thing's right or wrong. And the first, like, astral projection, the random visualization, whatever video I did, it was like a, you know, dark figure, like kind of like Tarnouche or something like that, which is he's nothing. He's like the boogeyman. But, you know, I guess the knights weren't aware of that concept or whatever, so that's why there was a challenge. But anyway, okay, so, you know, with my guy, you know, he's astral body is a combination of like a dark hooded figure and, you know, doll sim moving around, and like the transition, how he would like kind of slide across, kind of also kind of like how Mortal Kombat does their stuff, where they'll have like shadow selves behind them as they move, you know, that type of thing. And then, so I had to have, when I battled Apep, you know, the giant, you know, snake deity that's, you know, that's the source of all the evil and problems and all that. It took, when I tried to use that Ka astral body against Apep itself, they were going even, and even the Apep would multiply, and then the Ka astral body would, which I'm sure there's a term for this exact deity, and Kness Water, if you check him out, or Ak as he goes by, you know, would be able to tell you the exact deity of the combination of the astral body and, it's probably like Sahu or something, but anyway, it might be Sahu Asar, actually. And so there was, it's somewhere between 19 and 26, because it would like phase in and out copies, and then I had to borrow the light from the ethereal plane, and it had to go over the cause. So, like, and it came over like a waterfall. So, and so that's what it took to defeat Apep. That's the level, basically, of the corruption. Okay, so and I'm gonna have to learn exactly what's entailed with all of that, but that is, you know what I mean? Like, that is the level of what's required to defeat Apep. Meaning, that is, there's that many people that are unbalanced. That's where, you know, just basically, you know, that's, yeah, if you're doing an equation and you got the, you know, right, evil versus good, I guess the Haru versus Set, you know, that, that's what it takes. Alright, so, yeah. Which also, for reference, Ak also said that the light that was coming through in the form of a waterfall was like the light of the sun. It's like Ra, which is really an Aquarius. So it's like the sun in Aquarius where it should be, instead of the sun being in Leo. It should be exalted in Aquarius instead of Aries. So the people that are, really scientific and forward-thinking that are usually frowned down upon are the ones that it's the information that you actually should be being shared. And that's how Aquarius and Leo should be balanced instead of Leo being, way... And Leo is not the only problem by any means, but the correlation would be like how Leo's 4th house is Scorpio. And Scorpio, of course, being the people that are the most in the dark side of things. But not necessarily bad, but, just the bad things, like the negativity is the most, they're the ones that are in it, So, or it affects people through Scorpio. Or, technically, originally the 8th house, the conflict or crisis comes up first. So, but anyway, the imbalance. So, there's that. Good luck out there. Beat Tarnouche, beat Apep. Apep's kind of a challenge. Tarnouche is easy. Alright, yep. Talk to you guys later.